Hi there, Massy here, author of a few books, coach, strategist, and someone who's made a lot of mistakes over their 50 years. So one thing I'm passionate about is helping people not make the same mistakes I've made through the course of my life, and also, helping people achieve the thing they most desire in life and do so in a more easeful, graceful, fulfilling, joyful, and meaningful sort of way. Now, before I got into this thing that I'm doing now, coaching, which I've been doing for 12 years now in Bali, in my former life, I was an Australian Army Major. I was also a consultant to Olympic Games around the world as a bomb management expert. But these days, I'm based in Bali and I love working with people, whether it's one-on-one in groups, to help them level up their game, to have this successful life experience, but feeling it deeply within themselves. I've been doing yoga for about 20 years plus now, so I bring that into my work. I was a co-owner in a yoga center for about 5 years, so again, I've gone deep dive in this yoga space as well. So let me get into the three topics I wanted to talk about with you today to give you a better sense about my philosophies, but also to give you some practical things to be aware of right now that you can take away. The first thing is processing the past. So often we're dragging around this shit from our past, which is actually robbing us from energy in this present moment. So when we process some of the past and this gunk from our past, we actually liberate energy. And one of the key things from our past that influences is the beliefs we've picked up along the way. So the book I've written, The Successful Mind, goes into a lot more details and depth on how we create our beliefs, the impact on them. And a lot of times people don't realize, they think, oh yeah, I've got this belief, but don't realize the knock-on effect it has in all areas of their life. So it really is something that we all need to work on. And I've got a workshop to help people process their beliefs so they can take a limiting belief, trash it, and create a new empowered belief. Because that's something I'm passionate about. And I've seen so many clients that have changed. Someone having a belief that I don't deserve to take up space suddenly has a belief, once we do this shift, I'm a shining star. One day, their first limiting belief closes them down, contracts them, I don't deserve to take up space. And then the next one is I'm a shining star, opens them up, changes their life. The world bends around them, or the universe bends around them. The second thing we need to be really conscious of and take conscious time to figure out is, where is it that I'm truly going? What is my North Star? What is this primary goal? Now that's the first part of it, but the second part is, why do I want it? And what I often find working with my clients is they might think this is what they want, but when it comes down to explaining why, that there's not a good enough reason why. So it turns out that it's someone else's goal. And my sort of measure of whether someone's got a goal that's a worthy goal and a meaningful goal and something that's a deep why for them is whether I get goosebumps. If my client's telling me, this is my goal, and I'm like, well, I'm getting the chills, then we know it's like coming from a deeper place. So that's the other thing. Are the goals you're going for deeply meaningful? And I have a little bit of a checklist. I call it the 3 Gs. Is the goal good for me at a deep, sustainable way? Is it good for others in a positive, authentic way? And is it good for the greater good? Is it good for the planet? So I want to have my big goals, taking care of all of those 3. So the third part of it is, how am I showing up in the present moment? Am I showing up in a way that is actually enabling me to have more energy flowing through me? Is it creating this, positive energetic field around me? Am I doing those things? Because there's certainly things we can do and not do that causes us to show up in a more inspired way. Have you ever had someone step into the room and they've sucked the energy out of the room? And you've had someone step into the room and they've lifted the energy. So there's certain things about what that person does or doesn't do that contributes to this energy that they're bringing into whatever space. So if you want to work on, elevating your energy, then time to do some work. And I'd love to do that work with you if that sits with you. So in the website, there's a whole bunch of books there. There's a whole bunch of programs I do. My favorite thing to do is a Life Masterclass, 2.5-day event. I do them in Bali and I do them in different places. So you can find out more details here. I've got, free training, pop-ups, sign up, training videos. So again, lots of stuff to learn here. And again, if you've got any questions for me, you would like to work with me, I love working with someone one-on-one. Come to Bali for a beautiful experience for 4 or 5 days. We stay in a beautiful villa, awesome food, mini detox, and we go deep, deep, deep. So if any of that stuff sounds cool for you, reach out and let's start a conversation. But otherwise, wherever you are, this beautiful, gorgeous, incredible planet of ours, have an absolutely fantastic day and take care.